night already.
Pop. Pop, pop. Pop. Pop, pop. Pop. Pop, pop. Pop. Pop.
Hello, good evening and welcome to Misfits and Monsters. I'm your scary neighbourhood Dungeon Master Aaron, and with me today I have the full assemblage of geeks and freaks that we normally have. So what's going on? How did this happen? Full roster. The fates have aligned. Each one of these individual specimens is going to inform us about the characters they play and themselves in the form of a rhyme, a limerick, a rap, if we're gonna risk a termination, and maybe even a loose assemblage of words to hopefully gain some inspiration to use in tonight's session. So who's got something? Craig, have you got something?
Yes, he does.
He does. But
I think mine qualifies for all of those things. It is a rough
okay.
Words?
Jumble of words.
I think you could,
in the style
you know,
of
your cameras, you guys are just, you're not even visible, Craig.
No, only half of me is committed.
It's like an album cover where you've got half the face on one
go.
side, half the
There
face
we
on the
go,
other
he's
side.
good.
The other, if Aaron
did
like
you-
scooches his head half and half on
Yeah,
stream,
it,
you
it,
could
it
make a whole
tiles all the way around, and then I become the other half.
wrong side.
Yeah, Craig, do you think you could perform this
No.
around a carrot?
Freya, you smell.
Vomit around a carrot.
It's a hot dog.
I'll MC into this carrot.
It's the crunchiest hot dog that's ever been made.
This is all I can remember what happened last week.
Go for it.
Okay, it's I like black puddings and I cannot lie. No other puddings refuse to die. Hit them with a blade, now my enemies you have made. Trap them with a spell and they'll squeeze out just as well. I like black buds.
I like black buds. Yeah,
I like
it's
black
good.
buds.
Yeah, inspiration.
Excellent.
All right.
I wrote that
So,
about 2 minutes ago. Hey Freya.
no copyright infringed.
Minus inspiration.
Yeah, it's bad.
Pat, we know you've got something.
No,
We
fine.
know you've got lots.
They've been looking at my shit. They've been looking at my shit.
I've been
Deliver
sifting
it
through
to-
your shit.
Deliver it to us.
Okay, yeah. I didn't have time to rehearse this. Okay, Sif jumping the chasm to avoid ectoplasm, but wait, there's more. They encounter a door. Again, the group whinges. Let's blow it off the hinges. Strike it with a hammer. Drill holes like Jeffrey Dahmer. Burn it to cinders. Our passage it hinders. But will they try the doorknob to escape this toxic blob?
Excellent.
Oh,
Boom.
Excellent, Pat.
I wrote it just now.
you rhymed hammer with Dharma.
Jeffrey Dahmer. Me and my
First
mum
time
were watching loads of serial killer documentaries as always.
Yep.
For Easter.
That's what you do.
Yeah, that's what we do.
As tradition dictates.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, Kat, let's have you do something next.
I did it. I did a thing.
Did it? Yeah.
So, what has pointy horns, also pointy ears, lilac-skinned, and a love of all things spicy, mostly hot sauce? That's right, it's Kayla, the battle mage, swinging into action with her trusty and definitely not cursed chain whip. What chaos will the Misfits ensue today?
I like it. It's like a sales pitch.
I'm telling her.
Oh, well done, Kat. Well done. You inspiration earned.
Woo.
Okay, inspired.
That's right.
That's right, it's Kayla.
That's right,
Wait,
it's
there's
me,
more.
that guy.
Code in the next 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Then we'll throw in extra hot sauce.
Extra bowl
Bye
of
now.
hot sauce. Bye now.
Okay.
Get
Max,
one illithid free.
What have you perpetrated for us this week?
What's your crime?
He's focused so much.
What is your crime? Speak
You can
so
say
that we
name.
may judge thee.
Matt.
Who? Sorry.
You can say name.
Oh.
Oh, right.
okay.
We couldn't hear. Hey, I'm Max. I play a character called Cybert and his previous ogre steed, Grog. I've got a little shinny bomb for you. Why is it always doors? 1,000 enemies we've killed, blood and guts spilled, but all this leaves me unfulfilled, unskilled. Compared to the simple door, the simplest of puzzles, the easiest of traps, which leaves our party stumped. We cannot break it down or simply go around. On the verge of nervous breakdown, need to use my mind, the solution we must find. But our party rolls blind. Even brains combined are not enough for us to pass. I am resigned.
Oh.
The saddest intro
That's
yet.
Oh,
It was so
What
poignant.
is that?
It's-
Like, let's just don't write storybooks.
I
for
don't
kids.
feel like playing now. It's so. But yeah, you get
Stop
inspiration.
giving us
Well done.
puzzles.
Okay, Mike, your turn.
Sure, I'm afraid I'm just recycling, but
No.
yeah, apologies. I'm playing Ezra, Paladin Bard thing. So Ezra, hero, noble and brave, undefeated in charisma saves, epitomizes all that's good, but rarely achieves what he should. Always strives to do his best, despite this clusterfucking misfit mess.
Yeah.
Aw. Still a good
makes
one.
me chuckle. I don't know, maybe we should give you inspiration because it just makes me chuckle. Yeah, okay, it made me chuckle. I forgot that bit makes me chuckle, so there you go.
Oh man.
Feeling jealous. It's
If I leave it far enough apart, like,
Yeah, you should just pretended it was new.
what I need is like 4 or 5 good ones, and then they'll feel fresh every time.
because I'll forget.
I didn't introduce my character.
Oh, you didn't, did you?
I play
Oh, who are you?
Reptilian bugbear hybrid, sometimes amnesia. Wow.
That was
It's seeping.
Bleh.
Did you forget
I
to
did.
tell people that you sometimes have amnesia?
I did. Did I? I
Oh.
sometimes have amnesia as well.
Craig's character is bleeding into his real
Taking
life.
over.
Becoming reality.
Okay, Haz.
Hello. Hello, I'm Haz. I play
Hi,
Rumble.
Az.
Hiya!
hi.
Distractions. One slimy battle solved, only to find some of his enzymes are still being dissolved. Great, another jelly-filled doozy trying to get a snack of this straw-built beauty. Supposed to be solving the portal door with the bleeding skeleton, but all I get is a surprise attack from another mortal leeching gelatin. Oh boy, here I go, ending another plasma. What I would give to get out of this miasma. Goddamn Brummel, better hit it with another spell spam necessity. Better yet, Scram will get turned into this episode's pumpkin jam recipe.
Oh my god.
I like that.
Very good. Very
Yeah.
good.
That
Very
was
good.
Inspiration earned.
That was a particularly good one.
All right. Excellent. Thank you all. Very good.
Let's remember to use these
A brief
inspirations.
recap. You
Yeah, I kept forgetting.
had made your way over a crevasse with a creative use of a force wall spell that kept a number of black puddings from emerging and assaulting you,
I like black puds.
which allowed you
So
to
far.
get to another teleportation gate, which you still hadn't yet figured out how to activate. However, the black puddings are squeezing their way.
Are you rhyming?
Am I rhyming?
Yeah.
Do I sound like I'm rhyming?
Yeah.
You've interrupted the flow there,
Ah.
Craig. Well,
You ruined it.
oh well. There we go. That's
Are we
that's that
flighting?
ending. Yes. However, the black puddings are squeezing their way up around the force wall, making your time limited to solve this puzzle before they attack you again. So that is currently the situation. You are standing in front of these two stone pillars that are bleeding, and the lintel above the stone pillars has an X carved into it that is also dripping blood upon Ezra's head as we speak. And
Ew.
Oh, that's a different kind of door than I had in mind. God damn it.
Flesh tunnel.
Flesh tunnel.
so, what are you doing, gang?
Third album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did we try?
Coming out soon.
We tried curing it, didn't we?
I think it's.
I think I touched it.
We like touched it and it started bleeding because it wasn't bleeding until we touched it.
I think it was bleeding a bit.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Is it a door?
Just
Does it
a
have a
little bit.
handle?
It is not a door. It is a archway composed of
Oh.
standing stones. And
Hang on. It's an archway which
Yes.
would contain a door
There is no door in the middle.
that
there's
we
no
can
door.
see. We need to
This frame.
find a door, guys.
Frankfurt said it.
Find a door.
Find the door. The quest for door.
I look around for a door.
Fedor.
I assume there's no door.
Door.
Oh my god, so much dice.
Did anybody try walking through it? Does anyone remember? Like just walking through the past, like the gap.
I don't remember nothing.
I've got amnesia. What happened?
I didn't try that.
No, we haven't tried that.
We also haven't tried putting our own blood in it, which
I mean,
The
that's
door
always
is
a good
sacrifice.
idea. That's always definitely the best thing to do.
A bit of blood magic.
I'm sure we did try that. I'm sure we tried that with
did we?
Cray Cray.
I thought we healed it or something. Or did Craig? Oh, okay, maybe. Yeah.
I'm sure we tried blood
I'm
after.
just checking my notes.
Oh wait, didn't he? No, I'm thinking of something else. Were you carrying something bloody around? No.
The
What am I
Minotaur head.
Yeah, it might have been the Minotaur head, but did you use that for something else?
No, I think
We gave that
Calamari,
to Calamari.
Calamari has been
Was it?
noshing on my Minotaur heads.
Mm.
And he pipes up saying, "Yes, they were delicious. Have you any more? I'm getting a bit peckish for some cerebellum."
Uh oh. We did have some somewhere.
Can you eat that pudding?
Let me just check my pockets.
Look at our pockets for some Minotaur brain.
What he's got in his pockets is.
Well, it's actually Cybert's go in the initiative order. So
Cybert.
the puddings are
Oh,
still
I think-
active.
I think I did an Arcana check. We established that it is magic.
Oh, magic. you
Yeah.
say.
Mm.
Magic.
Helpful as always.
Magic exists in this area.
You're welcome,
We've
guys.
touched it and stuff, haven't we? Did anyone? We haven't walked through it.
No.
Have we touched
But I feel
it?
like that's what happened with
I
the
touched.
Minotaur, where we just kind of like touch the one and suddenly end up in the.
Maybe you should walk through it, Cybert.
Yeah.
Sure, got nothing else to do other than keeping up the force field of stopping us from getting oozed, puddinged,
Oh, that's
puddinged.
maybe you should
Oh,
hold
wait,
your
yeah.
action then. That's a good
Continue
point.
doing that.
That's fine.
Just
It's
as
kept them out. I'm sure it'll just carry on working.
I'll
That's what
fire in the
magic
hole
does.
if I wanted to, but I couldn't.
Oh yeah.
Well, if you prepare that action, Kayla, yes.
I will prepare a fireball for the hole.
I try and walk through the the archway.
So as you walk
The door.
between the pillars that are weeping blood, nothing happens other than you get dripped on by the crimson substance.
The crimson substance.
Can I see anything on the
Fourth
back of
album.
the arch?
It's just a
Are we
cave
sure it's blood?
wall that's like the other cave walls you've been travelling through for the last few
Is there-
sessions.
Is there any other crosses? If I can see a cross on the lintel. Is there any crosses on the columns anywhere? Maybe get them all bloody.
There is no crosses
Bloody
on the porous stones
the one
that are
above.
weeping blood.
Or a stone. sorry.
Why don't you touch the one above, or
Okay, I reach up my hand and touch the cross above.
Okay, you're gonna have to jump because it's pretty high. So you.
How high?
Just called you short.
Who you call? I lost my legs in the war. You.
So you jump up and you splat your hand directly on the X, and you come away with a bloody hand, but nothing happens other than that.
I thought I wasn't tall enough, bitch.
I mean, you couldn't just reach. You're gonna have to go.
Okay.
I'm just like
Someone give him a leg
LeBron
up.
James and up in that shit.
Yep. Yep. You
Word.
high five the X. Come away bloody handed. What now?
It's like that saying that I always say before the start of a session. Why is it always doors?
That's like the Misfits slogan.
That's the T-shirt. Why is it?
Why is
always
it gotta be doors?
Why is it not just a series of open corridors and chambers and ante-chambers full of monsters and loot?
Why couldn't it have been snakes?
You walked through plenty of
We've
those to
done
get
plenty
to
of
this door.
those.
Imagine
Let's go
a
back
dungeon
there. We know
full
what
of
to do.
doors. What a nightmare.
I don't know what to do.
Any suggestions, team?
Try licking it.
Oh yeah, try licking it.
I mean, is it blood? Can you lick the blood? I don't want to lick it.
Might get something.
My ocular senses suggest it is indeed blood.
It's definitely blood.
Okay,
it's
cool.
Pretty obvious this is
What
blood.
does your tongue sensor
It
say?
smells of blood. It looks like blood. It moves like blood.
It's moving
blood
like
You
type.
blood.
don't want to know.
Touch the column with your bloody hand.
Yeah, touch both columns with both.
There's no
bloody
need
hands.
for swearing. You just say hand. Jesus.
So you want to make me covered in blood and touch the demonic portal gateway?
Yep.
This cannot end any way other than really good.
Well, it's
Yeah.
it's Calamari's turn, and he says, "Here, stand aside, chaps. Let me have a go. I'll see if I can figure this out. Bit different to last time, though. He starts tasting the blood. He's like, quite appetizing, actually. Salty.
Told you got licked
High
blood.
salt content. Got any brain? I might dip some brain in this and give it a try.
I don't have any
No
brain.
No,
Any
no.
brain? Oh
Food
well.
later.
The oozes, here's the ooze corpses. Do you like oozes?
No,
Do you like
no
pudding?
brain there. Plus it burns when you try and eat them. Horrible.
Oh. Good to know.
He licks the blood. He smells the blood. He puts his hand on the pillars like you suggested. He's like, nope, nothing's working. Dunno. Somebody else with a bigger brain. Ooh, brain. Anyway,
None
somebody
of
else
us
with,
have brains.
with
What are you
more
about?
intelligence better have a go at this.
That's me out of
So
it then.
it's now Groggett's turn.
Okay.
Right on
brain.
cue.
I've
Smartest one here, to be honest.
Calamari says, "Hey, you're not using your brain. Can I have a bit of yours?
Okay.
Just a taste.
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh.
No!
You're
No,
what?
you're not
No,
allowed
it's
to have
all
his
right.
We're in
brain.
the middle of a fight. No time for brains.
Oh, all right. All right.
We'll find you something later.
What's Grogget doing?
I only know how to smash.
We haven't tried that.
We haven't.
So, the last portals that we went through that worked,
The Minotaur, we touched one of the skulls.
we just touched the Minotaur figures and it just worked. But then there was the one at the very beginning where we initially went through with Zox to find the badger.
He had to do something, didn't he?
I can't remember
It was
what he
something to
did
do
though.
with D. Something to do with the letter D.
Do we need to get the orb that we saw
Meter.
earlier on or something? No, the
Oh.
orb that was releasing ooze everywhere.
Don't know. Maybe.
That's magical.
While you're
The
standing there
door's
discussing this,
magical.
Calamari wipes his hand on his chest and smears a load of blood on the
Oh, it looks
lapels
like an
of his
X.
coat, and then he's suddenly sucked through the portal. He's like, "What? What?" and disappears.
I see.
Oh my god, a hint!
I see.
What could it mean?
I still don't know what to do.
What
don't-
do we
It
do?
needs to be
No idea.
clearer.
What just happened? Why did he go through?
Oh, it's like casting a spell
Yes.
or
I
signing
think
your
he
name.
was,
That's how.
I think he was eating some brains. Let's eat each other's brains.
Brains? Okay.
Let's follow what he did. He licked his hand, and then he did the pillar stuff. Then he waited 5 minutes. Then he did it.
Okay, we all walk up and start licking the pillars.
Yeah, you get cold,
Can we do performance
very
checks to
salty,
try and
viscous blood.
imitate his every move?
So, Robert, what are you doing? 'Cause it is your turn.
I wipe some of the blood on me, like a Orakai kind of handprint.
Okay, yeah, nothing happens, but you have effectively painted your face with a bloody handprint.
Looks cool.
Ah, that's good, Grog. You look like that play that we saw in Waterdeep that time about the two towers.
What was it called?
I love that play.
It was called Three Towers. It was a bit strange. There was no third tower though.
Oh yeah, I've heard about that one. So they didn't make the third tower, so they just had to do it too.
Yeah, I think they had
Some contractor problem.
a strike. Yeah, some kind of problem with the team making all the
Sounds
props.
really
for it.
boring.
While you're
No,
talking,
I
the
thought it
ooze,
was deep lore that the third
rises
tower
up
just
and
was
attacks
actually
Bramble.
invisible.
Oh God!
Oh god.
Shit!
No.
It doesn't attack Bramble.
Rogue dice.
Rogue dice, rogue dice.
We've seen a lot of plays.
You're
Like
very
at
cultured.
least 30.
A lot of time on your hands.
That's
That's what you
it.
did
It
before,
rolls
like,
and
before
misses,
joining
you,
the Misfits.
Yeah.
Bramble, so you're lucky.
It's much plays.
Can I riposte?
You can riposte, yes. I think it went that way.
Hold on. It's literally 1 week off, and my brain is just swiping my apps. Like, what am I doing?
I know.
Which app is this? All right. Hold on. Give me a second. I'm going to remember what I'm actually meant to be doing. Where the fuck? There you go.
Yeah, are you riposting then, Bramble?
Yes. Let me just find what it is for me. It's called Vengeance. Oh, actually, mine is Anathema.
Just don't want the dog to eat it.
Oh, it's 2d6 necrotic damage.
2d6. Alrighty, roll it.
Oh, it's just 7. 7 necrotic damage.
7 necrotic damage.
Yes.
Okay. So the ooze, some of its mass shrivels and drops off to the floor and crumbles into flaky powder, but it's still very much coming for you. And then another
Are they crawling up?
squeezes out from the side of the force barrier, and that's its turn. So it's now Kayla's go. What are you doing, Kayla?
So I did ready a. Oh, should we deal with? We should probably deal with these slimes. Is the field still up then? I thought you dropped it.
No, it's still up because I didn't go through the portal.
Oh, okay. In that case.
Fireball.
Fire. I'm like, yeah, switch fire. shall I use?
It's like a catalogue of like
Fire.
swatches.
Fire. Fire. Fire.
Ah, yes, B17. That's a good fire.
I'm picturing it more like, you know, those sort of comedy like characters that like they open their wardrobe and just they're saying exactly the same like 20 times. It's
Whoa!
just open
What
the
was that?
wardrobe of spells. It's
We're all
all
dropping
fire.
stuff today.
I know, right?
Yeah. Literally just the same spell.
Elbowed my fucking mic off the table. It's twice this week.
I'm actually going to use Wall of Fire.
Oh.
That's a fire of walls.
Yeah. I'll block us in and them out.
Everything of fire.
All that talk about
Yeah.
architecture.
I've never done it before though. 2.
That's my special DM dice that I've lost. That's the dice that I've had from the 2nd edition set for ages.
We'll
Can't
find
lose
it.
that dice.
We'll
That's
find
my,
it.
That's my special DM dice.
We'll find. Oh no. Okay, so I'm gonna put it like. Oh, how do I do a line? There. What's happening?
I mean, if Bramble wants to move back, he can, but he might risk an attack opportunity if it's. Can you spell sculpt so that you're not getting him in this? Or...
It's just a line. Can move it back. Maybe I'll put it there.
I think you forget I am literally made of straw.
Fine. No, it's fine. What? Straw's not flammable, so don't worry about it.
Okay.
Okay, right. Never mind.
I've never burnt down a barn in my entire life.
Kayla comes from an Amish family. She's only risen barns. She's now burnt them down.
This is why she could never walk a door. Makes sense. She's born in the barn.
Okay,
Raise
so
the
the
barn.
wall
So you
of
need to
flame
do
erupts.
any
What do I have to do? Dex save?
dex save. Yes, it's a dex saving throw. I guess Bramble will probably have to do it too.
One of them succeeds, one of them fails. So the one that's just
Okay.
risen fails, and the one that's
So,
in front of Bramble succeeds.
Do I have to do it as well, right?
yes. So the failed save takes 24 fire damage, and the pass is half.
Yeah, I got 19.
That's a pass.
I take half.
So 12.
My face! I literally fucking. Oh, actually, am I frontwards or backwards? I probably singe my ass. Yeah. My ass! My sweet ass!
You got toasty buns.
He's like Yosemite Sam, how he's jumping and skipping around going, yeah, my biscuits are burning!
Fire in the hole!
Okay.
So one side of the wall, which will be the wall, the other side, not the side we're on. It'll deal damage to each creature that ends its turn within 10 feet of that side of the wall or inside the wall. And a creature takes the same damage when it enters the wall for the first time on a turn.
Right, good. Well done.
Yeah, it's concentration.
Are you staying where you are, or are you moving towards the gate?
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna just scooch up to the gate, but I think that's probably me.
So it's Cray Cray's turn. What are you doing?
What is it? Just one pud? Is it?
There's two now.
2 puds.
But one's on the opposite side of the wall of fire.
Let's get out of here. There's too many.
And I think if the
puddings.
other doesn't move away, it'll also take damage. Oh no, no, it wouldn't. Okay, ignore me. Only on the other side.
Do you want to stick around or should we go? Do.
We should.
I'm not sure about you, but my first action is going to be just drop, and roll. Ass.
You chose to be a straw man.
Yeah, but I didn't expect him to run.
Hey man,
metaphorically
nobody
one
chooses the
thing.
way they were born.
It's true.
I'll
And remember that everybody hurts.
Burns when
Everybody
Kayla's
burns.
around.
God damn it. To the ground. Pyromaniac.
I'll point to Ezra and I'll like go, you got to paint an X on yourself. And then I'll run up and twat a pudding.
Twat pudding
That's
sounds
wrong.
like a takeout.
This isn't twat a pudding.
Come on down to twat pudding.
21 to hit.
That is
Definitely
it.
it should
Come
be.
on down to twat a pudding.
Twat it. You can batter it. You can deep fry it.
So we're looking at 15 damage. 5 of it is
15.
fire.
Okay.
More fire. More fire.
So the pudding splits into 2
What?
slightly smaller puddings in
We know
response to
this.
your attack.
And then I hit it again.
Okay, which one do you hit? The one on the right or the one on the left?
The one on the right.
Okay.
23 to hit.
Yep, that's a hit.
Twat a pudding. And that is
Twat pud.
16 damage. 8 of it's fire.
16.
16.
16s.
Ooh.
Don't worry, this one's 9,000 years old. She only looks 9.
And that splatters it
She's a
into a million
100-year-old dragon.
tiny
This is just her human
I
form.
hit-
disappears.
This is just a creepy appearance.
I hit the other one
Yep.
for a nat 20.
Ancient
Ooh,
black
lovely.
dragon.
Nat 20!
Just put your shit over here, nat 20.
That there is not a child wearing a bra. That's and a G-string. That's a 9,000-year-old dragon. It's fine.
Oh my god, these are big rolls.
Jeez.
12.
This one right here, officer.
41 damage.
Yep. That
Wait,
thing is
you said
also
she was 9,000 years
turned
old
into,
for joining
into
25?
droplets.
Cool.
Go straight to jail.
I deserve this.
30, 10.
No, not you, the dragon. You're underage.
Oh shit! I'm just going to horny jail. That's great.
Bonk.
Corny jail's the stickiest jail. And I move 10 feet away from the wall.
Okay. It's now Sif's turn.
Once you go in, you'll stick around. Yes. Okay. Well, so where's Sif? Sif's
He's at the you're at the gate. No, you're not. You're on the B.
I'm on the B.
You're on the B.
I'm on the B.
20 feet. Is it 20 feet? I can't remember how big these squares
The
are.
10 feet squares.
10 feet
Yeah,
squares.
you're 20 feet away from the entrance to
Okay, so
the leading gate.
I saw what's his face do that thing, and then the thing happened.
Yeah.
You're right.
Correct.
Okay. So I completely ignore the battle going on behind me. I'm going to go up to the blood door. I'm just gonna take a handful of blood and just like try to spell my name on my robes with it.
Okay.
But it's backwards.
Okay, so it says Fizz,
Fizz.
and nothing happens.
I-
But it does say Fizz.
I had a little T at the end.
Yeah. It was inevitable.
Punch.
Fist.
Yeah.
That's what
That
I
could
have.
be your superhero name.
Okay, so Sif's done that.
My name is Fist.
Bramble, it's your
Fizz.
turn, and you are on fire!
Sif.
Yeah, so I'm gonna run. Stop, drop, and roll.
Okay,
Move
roughly
away
in this
from the
direction,
wall.
and I'm like, "Nah."
so
Just,
pretty-
you know, until the flames are out. And then I'm just gonna, as with the rest of my movement, just do the X thing as fast. I'm just gonna get out of here and fuck this.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna spread daggers at Kayla. Just like,
So as soon as you like smear a bloody X upon your body, doesn't matter where, you are sucked into the gate, like past Ezra as an incorporeal sort of spirit travelling at velocity, and then the gate portal closes instantly again.
Like X.
Ezra, your turn.
So it seems to be the hip thing to do. I'm going to just try and use my powers of
Oh
performance
no,
to...
that did not work.
Oh, what's happened there?
What's happened?
Never mind. That was not what I was supposed to do. Sorry.
Fine. Yeah, I'm just going to try and copy what I've just seen Calamari and the others do, like, as closely as possible.
Okay.
You're going to write your name backwards too?
I guess I'm going to start with doing what Calamari did, because
Okay.
that's the first one that succeeded.
I thought his name was. I thought calamari is spelled with an. I'm illiterate.
So
That might be how you write Calamari. Illithid, I guess.
do
Xylophid.
a perception check actually for me. to see if
Perception.
you can... I should have made Bramble do this. Never mind.
What's good? 24.
Yeah, so you copy exactly what Calamari did, and
Yeah.
as your hand leaves your body from smearing the last line of this mark upon your tunic, you are sucked into the gate just like the others were.
I'm being sucked off!
Oh.
Wow.
Wow.
Cyber,
That
it's
was
your
wrong.
turn.
That looks like
Perception
fun.
check.
It's wrong. You're non-cut.
Whose go is it?
Cyber.
Oh.
Oh.
He's muted.
Is he
You're
muted?
muted.
Double muted. Okay, I recognise what Calamari did, so I'm gonna go through the
Do a
portal.
Perception check.
Okay.
Haven't you got
I've been
bad
lenient
perception?
enough.
I think he's got good perception.
God damn it.
I
God
got
damn it.
good perception.
Do you have robot eyes? Robot eyes.
He's got ribbit eyes.
Rabbit eyes.
I bet.
He's
I mean,
got
I'm going to
real eyes
add.
that should realize.
14. It wasn't that high, and I rolled my inspiration as well.
Oh shit.
No, you can't figure out what he did precisely. You do some approximation, but it's not the correct symbol, and so you are still on the other side of the gate.
But if I turn around, like, what do I? What's going on? How
You
on
look
fire is
Bramble's smoking, and
Yeah.
the symbol that you've drawn on your chest looks an awful lot like a dick button.
I can't figure it out.
That's a penis!
Have you gone through already, Craig, right?
No. I didn't have enough movement.
Oh, okay. You can
It's
tell
now-
him. Did you saw, right?
Yeah, he did this. He went like that.
Are there any oozes or any puddings still underneath the?
There is one on the opposite side of the, on the inner side of the fire, where you are. That's going to move to attack you as soon as it's its turn.
But there's none underneath the.
Oh, wait, no. Cray killed those. So no,
Yeah, no, the ones on our side are dead. They're all on the other side of the
Yeah.
wall.
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, I'll keep the wall up then.
Okay.
I put the wall there.
It's Groggett's turn.
I meant the floor.
It's
Wall
Groggett's
section.
turn. Cray, have you said this out loud?
Yeah,
now?
you did
So
this.
roll a perception check with advantage to see if Groggett can figure this out. He's gonna need
I'm
help.
really,
What did you
really
say?
short-sighted.
I'm really short-sighted. I rolled a 1.
Oh,
Oh no.
No.
even with advantage.
What are you doing?
What are you doing over there?
I'm doing this. What are you doing?
On this!
Are you Cray Cray or Kayla?
You're facing the wrong way.
Stop looking into the fire!
Ah!
It's more like Kayla.
It hurts my eyes.
Yeah, I guess he fails there. Is that even with
Boggett and Croc are just like covering, just like trying to plaster themselves with blood. It's like, it's not working.
Oh dear. Okay, so the pod is going to try and heave itself through this wall of fire. So how much damage does it take,
Oh yeah.
Cat?
Oh, I'll have to roll again. Hold on. Unless we just used one from last time.
No, roll again. You might be higher.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, what it was 29 fire damage.
9, all right.
And if it ends its turn in there as well, it also takes it.
Okay, so it
Oh.
does not end its turn, and it comes flaming out through the wall.
Flaming ooze!
It's like living napalm, and it makes its way up towards Groggett and raises its amorphous limbs up to slam him in an attack.
Mosh pit.
And misses, so you're alright. It's now Kayla's turn.
Cray Cray, is that you?
You feel a breeze, and it's warm because it's on fire.
Why are you so hot? I lost my
Okay.
glasses on the mountain.
You don't wear glasses.
I think I'm
Well,
gonna.
not anymore.
He lost him on the
So-
mountain, didn't he?
No, it was his contact lenses he lost. Because I was heading towards the portal anyway, so I'm gonna grab some blood. I'm gonna.
Okay.
Draw a cross on my chest. Oh, perception, of course.
Cray Cray's been shouting stuff at you.
I feel like hopefully I will hurt him. We'll find out.
You got the
That was 17.
Yeah, that's more than enough. So yeah, you can
Okay.
perfectly emulate what Calamari did and what Cray Cray is advising you to do. And as soon as you draw it upon your body, you're also sucked through the gate and disappear. Cray Cray, it's your go.
Look, I'll show you how to do it.
There's a flaming ooze has just emerged from a wall of fire and attempted to attack
Oh god damn it.
Groggett.
How do we get through, Cray Cray?
You have to paint an X on your chest. Let me just
Hi.
What to do?
attack this thing.
Do
I'm illiterate.
X on X.
Ex what? Ex-military?
DMX.
Do it. No, he's got a brain problem.
Yeah, he's on bad man.
So is Cray Cray attacking?
Yeah,
you?
I'll attack it just to so everyone else can make an escape. Oh, that's not good. What is that? That's only 14.
That is still a hit.
Oh, cool. Oh, I'll take that anyway. Yeah. 16. 20 damage.
20. Okay.
4 of its fire.
Okay. So the ooze splits into 2 smaller oozes.
And I hit it again.
In the place of the larger ooze and still glooping on fire towards you all.
Oh god.
24 to hit.
That's a hit.
If I was there, I'd tell Bramble to watch out because I heard that straw is flammable.
13.
Who told you that?
13 damage.
Okay, yeah, you reduce one of them to just droplets that are splattered.
That's just a lie Big Pharma tells us.
Big Farmer?
Oh,
Why is he so big?
Oh.
last hit's a 12.
It's Giant Giles!
I'm the Big Farmer,
12.
all over it.
That's a hit.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, cool. Oh, I can re-roll ones. This is great. So that's 14... 18.
18, yeah. And again, you just dash it into a shower of black drops that spatter Grogget and the wall and floor of the cave passage.
That was like a really exasperated death because I was like, no, you got to put an X on your chest.
Yeah, Sif, it's your go.
So there's still like battles going on, right?
And I use my movement.
It has just ended.
Okay. Well, I go and and I paint an X under my name. On my
Okay, yeah.
Fist.
So you,
Fist X.
as you complete it,
Fist.
you two
X fist.
are turned into
X
like
Call me X fist.
an energy ghost and sucked into this vortex that appears between the two columns and disappear. So Sif has gone
Energy
through.
Ghost is the album name.
X fist. Energy ghost. Coming soon.
Bramble, your turn.
Am I through the portal or?
Oh yeah, sorry, you are. Who's
Bramble.
left? So I would assume that the rest of you can get this, and you all complete with Cray Cray's assistance. He shows
What?
Grogget and
You assume
Cybert
too much.
exactly what to do, and Cybert draws the X over the dick butt, turning it into a
An X big butt.
Just wipe off the bits.
and you
I'm an X dick butt.
all
Butt dick
emerge
now.
in a
Four.
new environment.
New environment.
Hi.
New map.
Yes.
No map.
Oh.
New map. Who's this?
New map who this?
Hang on a minute. I'm just getting it all up. And I'll read the flavor text for you.
Oh.
Excellent.
Blueberry. What other flavors
Oh,
do you
new
like?
map.
I like
Here it comes.
Oh.
strawberry wafers.
So, being deposited
Doritos,
out,
Cheetos,
of,
and Fritos.
Vanilla strawberry wafers.
being deposited out of the vortex, you find yourselves within a triangular-shaped chamber, and directly opposite where you are standing in the wider wall, there is a stone arch, and its keystone bears the visage of a scowling, wild-haired, long-bearded male human whose eyes are moving to follow you around, taking you all in.
That's really disconcerting.
He looks wild.
Well, when I move over here.
Zach wild.
And behind you,
It's a stone.
Is this?
Is it actually stone? Yeah.
yeah, and behind you, in the narrower opposite wall of this wedge-shaped chamber, there is a painted stone statue, life-size, of the same wild, scowling, elderly human.
This is a universe where Dimebag wasn't sure.
But he's perched atop a 4-foot-tall granite plinth, like a vulture, squatting with his arms outstretched and fingers curled like talons, as though he's ready to leap down and claw at anyone before him.
It's a very vulgar display of power.
And
He looks like a cowboy from hell.
there are
It looks
6
far beyond driven.
Let's kill that trend. Okay,
Sudden
there are 6 10-foot square painted
Walk
frescoes
on home, boy.
adorning the walls around the archway, and 2 flank the arch on the north wall, 2 are side by side on the west wall, and 2 are side by side on the east wall.
These are all paintings.
Frescoes.
Fresco, sorry.
And each fresco displays an animated image of that same scowling, wild, haired, long-bearded human
Long hair boy.
performing
Man.
various mundane activities. So in one of them he's stretching and yawning like and in the other he's juggling rods. In another one, he's sweeping the floor with a broom, but in each one, he still has this like mad frown, like severe mad frown.
Is it like
Those
medieval
aren't
paintings
rods.
where they just didn't understand how to do the expressions on things? So.
I think this is the House of Rasputin.
And in another, he's trying to escape from a straitjacket furiously. And another, he's doing
He fit right in with
handstands.
us.
And in the last one,
We should hire
he's
this guy.
shadowboxing furiously.
He's very intense.
Elon Musk 20 years in the future.
He's not in a tent. He's on a fresco.
What's his deal then?
He's
Who is it?
He's very inattentive.
Does anyone know who this person is? They're incredibly vain.
Is this
What number are
the-
we in, Aaron?
Number
Yeah.
1.
Number 1.
That would make sense.
Would any of us recognise?
And there are obviously 2 openings
Yeah.
on the left and the right, just behind where you are standing, leading into passages that go deeper into this complex wherever you happen to be.
Let's go to the tunnels lead to expanded dungeon.
Ignore that.
Do you want me to do some fog of war?
Why?
No.
Why does this door have a big? What does that say? DLC? $7.99.
Domain of the lecherous cultists. Well done, Pat. You guessed it.
I found it.
Dangerous large creatures ahead.
Hey.
Yeah,
That's like the direction we should go. Okay.
Can we check out the big
Damn
statue in
lousy
front of us?
content.
The statue is behind you. Yeah, you can check it out. What do you want to do?
I want to look in its cold, dead eyes that follow us around. Is it like are they carved in like so that it kind of always looks like it's looking at you?
Yeah, it's almost like you don't see them move, but as soon as you move, the eyes are looking directly at you, no matter where you are. And it's the same for the one above the keystone.
I was like
arch on
grasping
the
out
wall
at
in
us.
front of you.
Yeah.
I did a history check.
Yeah.
You did a what?
I did a history check.
A history check.
I got 5.
Yeah, you know nothing.
Oh wait.
What would you say, Has? What were you going to
I
ask?
was going to say, judging by the last cavern or like a structure that we were in, the one with the laughing. Or
Oh, the voice.
Yeah,
The
voice.
voice that we were like chasing
Would
around.
I-
wasn't
would I-
there.
Would I able to like recognize if this is the same?
Are you putting a voice to a face?
Like, well, not voice of face. I'm like, is it the same structure? Is it the same type of building that we were last time?
I like the
Face for the
architecture.
radio.
There is a. It looks like dwarven architecture. You would. It bears all the signs and signatures of being dwarven made.
But it's not a dwarven person.
No, he's
Oh, I think
very
this
much
is-
human, and he looks bonkers.
I mean, no, look, he just has that thing that people have where they just grow very short, but for dwarves, which is in reverse. So he's actually a dwarf that's got he's like a dwarf little person who actually makes him 6 foot tall.
It's a dwarf big person.
I'm so confused.
Okay.
I think this is.
Yeah, it's
Is this
just
Hallister's?
I don't know.
This is Hallister's.
Who?
The mage, the mad mage.
Who's the
Wood
mad
bot.
mage?
He does look mad.
He does look mad.
Especially in that one where he's in the mad place.
He looks
I'm
demented.
gonna have to look about who talked to us about him.
What's his name? Hallister.
Yeah, Hallister's gate is a fast travel to.
Have we come across, like, would we know about?
Is
I've
he a
written it
celebrity?
Have you got notes on it?
See,
Yeah,
I
how-
thought when you were calling him a mad mage, you meant different kind of mad, not like incredibly upset mad,
Mad skills.
but like
He's just
Bit
yeah,
balmy.
really emotional.
Bit balmy. No, I'm sure we talked about Hallister before. Hallister's gate definitely came up. Try and look through my notes.
Yeah, I'll check.
So he's a celeb.
What frescoes are on each of the side walls? Like there's one with rods, and there was what was the other one?
Yeah, one of them is him stretching and yawning. One of them is of him juggling rods. One is of him sweeping the floor with a broom. One is of him trying to escape from a straitjacket. One is of him doing handstands, and one is of him shadow boxing.
How do you look mad when you're just stretching and yawning?
I'll do a handstand in front of the one with a handstand. I can do that. Whee!
Roll acrobatics.
So do
Athletics.
Athletics check.
He's just a giant reptilian bugbear. Like,
20 million.
So as you mimic the activity
20.
in that picture, the mage doing the handstand grins at you in a manic fashion. He's just like
amazing.
he looks thoroughly entertained, and
Oh, Jesus Christ.
if you could hear him, he'd be gibbering.
I'm
Oh
kind
my
of pleased with
God.
myself and also really
like
disappointed in
that.
myself.
That's how I feel most days.
Can Grog go
Everybody-
to the one that's boxing and throw some shapes, throw some punch shapes?
Yeah. The mage turns towards you and starts ducking and weaving out of the way of your fists, and then starts punching back at you. Obviously to no effect, but he's sparring with you and grinning.
It's like a
and
moving
evidently
picture.
cackling manically in response.
I wonder who'll do the sweeping one.
We all look at.
We'll look at see.
I do a brooming motion, very like the best I could, just incredibly good brooming in front of it.
So the statue stops doing what they're doing and looks at you very seriously and just goes shaking its head, and then goes back to furiously manically brooming.
God damn it!
himself.
That's how Mother
Doesn't have any
Superior
of
looked
it.
at me too.
Can Ezra walk up to the statue that's got its outstretched hand and just, like, as I approach,
Make a
does his
move.
face change at all? Just walking up to it?
To the statue, it
Yeah.
just bores down into you with its eyes, like whilst grinning manically. It's got a fixed rictus manic grin and a severe scowl.
Does it look like it's trying to hold something, or it's just a general kind of...
It's like
No, it
reaching
looks like
out,
it's just
right?
fixed in an expression of like about to grab you.
Okay, can I, like, if its hands like that, can I just, like, do like a flick and then a fist bump?
Is he the Joker?
Yeah, and
It
as you
can't-
do that,
it-
nothing
Hand
happens.
roll.
Oh.
Disappointing.
Well, at least it didn't hurt you.
Can I? Oh, go on, Killer.
No, it's okay. I was just going to do a history check because that's all I can think of to do.
Can I feel the? Can Cybert go up and feel the frescoes and see if like anything kind of like pushes in, like there's a.
Oh, like secret buttons or something.
Okay, yeah. And as you feel the fresco on the left-hand side, the one of them stretching and yawning, and as your hand caresses the surface of that image, and while it's stretching and yawning, he's like looking annoyed and as if you've inconvenienced him or are violating his personal bubble, and he's just like, and as he moves out of the way, you fall through into another passageway where you find yourself falling about 20 feet to the floor. Suddenly the orientation is flipped, and you are on the ceiling, and now you are falling towards the floor. And you do a dex save for me, please. See if you can avoid.
All of us, or was that just Max?
Just me.
Cyber.
Oh shit.
Just Cyber. This is a tricksy room.
What did you get?
12.
Okay, no, you're going to take this full damage. So you take 9 points of bludgeoning damage as you fall heavily to the floor and find yourself in a room where the walls are lined with upside down bookshelves that are fully stocked with a number of what appear to be history books.
And young adult novels.
And in the middle of the high ceiling is an upside down desk topped with a stack of tomes held between two golden upside-down bookends shaped like boulettes.
Boulettes.
Yeah.
What's
Ooh.
up with that?
It's like a land shark.
That's a
You have encountered them before in
Yeah,
Daggerford many,
Daggerford.
many
First thing,
moons
A
ago.
land-
first thing that attacked us, pretty much.
that's French. That's French ammo.
Bullet.
When we were in
Disadvantage.
Daggerford.
Yeah, bullet.
Oh god damn it! Fine.
How high is the ceiling? 20 feet, did you say?
Yeah, 20 feet.
You got that.
Can I check the bookcases that I can kind of see and reach, see if there's kind of any interesting tomes
like-
about what was the guy's name?
Hallister.
See if I can see the name Hallister in particular.
I think Hallister's Gate was what we used to fast travel. I think it's what the Sif's mechanical badger traveled through.
Okay.
So
It's what we traveled through to get to.
Sif 2?
Yeah, Sif 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Yes.
So, reading some of the spines, which are in common, Cyber, you see that most of them are titled things of variations of my adventures in Waterdeep and things like that. A year spent in the Underdark. I think so. They're like travel logs or accounts of whoever wrote them's experiences in various locales around Toril and the Forgotten Realms.
Boob can.
I take a couple of like the most interesting ones to me. The one about the Underdark and maybe like some future locations where we will go eventually.
You got to decide which ones you want.
Oh, just tell me how many books you take, and then we can.
I take three books.
3.
Can you
So,
read them
yeah,
fast like Johnny Five?
You take
Yes.
the yawning portal is a bore. That's the one
Aww.
that you take, and another one is my time in the dark. And the third one you take is let's see, what can this be?
How I Met Your Dragon.
Yeah, there we go.
Are there any that are like particularly new, like they would be kind of for our old future?
I don't. Do a perception check. See if you can judge that for yourself.
18.
18. One of them says, "The rise of the Hydro Heights and why it annoyed me."
Wyatt.
These are excellent titles.
I like this title.
And that
Read the
seems
book,
to be
let's
the
go.
most recent of all of these journals, and they kind of, after that, the tomes after that title are blank, as if to be filled in later.
Right. Okay. Cool. I think that what I shout up and say,
Be careful when you come in, because you're probably gonna like fall up and then down and then up again.
Yeah, you guys would have seen Cybert just disappear through that fresco as if he just passed through a.
Oh.
Can we hear him speak?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
If you just come up,
like, is the fresco open so like people can see in, or
No,
do they have to do
no.
the same?
It's not open.
Did we
yeah, I
see
just touched the fresco of the leaning guy, and was he leaning? He was kind of like ducking, yawning.
Yawning.
Ah, the yawning portal. It makes so much sense.
So the handstand one, I'll touch that one. Then.
You touch the handstand one.
Is that the one that nothing happens?
No.
I go up to the one where.
No, this yawning guy, and I put my hand on it.
So Caleb falls through,
Yeah.
and she
No, Kayla, no.
falls to the floor. Do a dex save for me, please.
Can I try and assist her in like trying to stop her fall? Catch her.
You mean you want to be the
can-
not so soft thing I land on?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can add your strength modifier to the results.
That was not good.
What did you get?
6.
What did you? What
Plus
you,
2.
Yeah, no, you fail. And you take 11 points of bludgeoning
shit.
damage,
Ouch.
Kayla.
Okay.
And
okay.
you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage from being.
Lost all I help
landing
you.
upon
Is there something
Thanks
sturdy
for
in the room?
trying.
I think he just called you fat.
Something like bolted to the floor?
Well,
or
he's
anything,
short,
or
so-
In
something?
what room?
In the room we're in currently.
No.
There's no like statues or anything.
The statue's behind you of him on a plinth. Like,
How far away is that?
it's like 10, 20 feet away
Okay, I'll tie my 50 foot of rope
to the statue.
to his waist, yeah.
Okay.
And I'll run to the fresco with my hand out.
Okay. So you pass through and you instantly find yourself just falling towards a floor where Kayla and Cyber
The pile
are
of
currently in a pile
Misfits.
God.
looking up at you in your orientation.
I don't try and catch Cray
taking
Cray.
the rope
I
with
move
me.
out the way.
I'm trying to make it so it's like a nice tight rope.
So do a strength athletics check to see if you can
Athletics.
arrest your fall by holding onto the rope.
20.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So Cray Cray is just like dangling above you, suspended from a rope that he'd cinched around
How?
the statue of
So it's a
the
50 foot rope.
scowling madman.
How far away was the rope to the portal? The fresco?
You say you've got 50 foot.
Yeah.
You are probably at its full extension now,
Okay.
about 10 feet up from the floor where they are.
Okay, so I'll just drop to.
Okay.
Yeah.
So okay, I mean you're probably
23.
yeah, you're
no,
fine.
he's 28.
So Cray Cray drops to the floor beside you, and as you look around, you see obviously
That was fun.
you're now to your previous orientation. You feel like you're upside down, but you're actually on.
It's a strange feeling.
Something's different.
Is there was anything else on the table other than like the
Yes.
held in
Previous
place
orientation has
books?
changed.
There are
You are now
well, there's just a stack of
bisexual.
tomes held between two golden
Upside
upside
down,
down bookends shaped like
Yes.
bullets, and the bullets look like they're bursting out of the ground. That's how they've been sculpted in action.
Oh, don't like those.
Can I cast Bigby's hand
Mm-hmm.
and pull the tomes out?
Yeah, you do so. And what are you doing with the tome that you've pulled out?
I'm going to give them to myself.
Okay.
What
So
times?
there
Wait,
are
what
9
times?
in total, and the hand brings them over to you one by one.
What are you doing?
Is that all the books?
Each of them seem to be books pertaining to. Each volume pertains to a specific school of magic. So it would be divination, abjuration, evocation, etc., etc., etc.
Defecation.
Defecation. Yeah, that's the hidden school of magic.
Is that like conjuring?
Yeah.
Conjured this.
I'll conjure this.
But
That's
the
what the Dick Butt
cover
spell's from.
and pages of the
like
last book
necrophagy.
appear to be blank.
Oh.
How many books? 6 books.
9 in total. And 8
Oh,
of
9
them,
books.
Each of the 8 are dedicated to a school of magic, but one of them is apparently blank.
Oh,
That's
it's
the
a-
9th.
Are these
The 9th book
tomes
is
separate to
blank.
the
It's
journals?
a fresh book.
Say again, please, Kat.
Are these tomes separate to the other books? Like
Yes,
the more
these were books on the desk, not part of the books
Okay.
on the bookshelves.
cool.
If you look at the other shelves, you see that a lot of these books, other than his personal journals, are history books of Faerun's history.
We should probably take them because we don't know anything.
Can I? Can I browse for any books on either the Grey Hand, the Luskan Tower, or the Castellanta family?
There'll be an entire book about the history of Luskan and the Castellantas if you wanted to find them.
If I can find those,
Yeah,
I
do
may.
a
I will probably
perception-
take those.
Do a perception check.
How big is
Yes.
this room?
It's about 40 by
And whereabouts?
15 at its widest point. It's an odd-shaped room. It's like half of a wedge. It's a very strange-shaped room.
Right.
14?
14. Nah. You can't find anything pertaining to those.
How-
specifically.
Are there any additional doorways in here?
No, don't say
Not that you can see. No.
blasphemy. The boulette statues, are they like boulette size or are they miniature?
They're miniatures. They're busts. They're
Okay, so they're not like. I'll check for traps.
What do you get?
I rolled a 6.
Where are you checking for traps?
Everywhere.
Everyone.
Right next to us.
You can't find any
I feel like we would.
sign of a trap.
I just need to drop to the floor and just tap all the slabs. Yeah, we're good.
Nothing happens yet.
I like how you're checking for traps by just setting off.
Trying
any
to
trap
trigger
that would
them.
exist. Yeah. I found a
The,
trap, guys, and just like a bear claw, like trap just on his arm.
Good job,
Okay,
getting
I got it.
traps.
Or like an arrow sticking out of his shoulder.
With the bookcases, are there any books that obviously stand out as very different that we haven't already looked at?
Do another perception check.
20, non-natural.
No, nothing really looks any more unusual than the already unusual.
So are
Contents
we're
of
on the
this room.
ceiling of
Yeah.
this place,
Yeah.
and these things are like over there,
What thing?
or are they on the
It's on the same level as you.
But it's definitely the
It's
ceiling.
upside down. Yeah.
Okay.
So is all the furniture upside down?
Yeah.
Is there any like desk drawers that we can see?
You can have a look if you want to inspect the desk.
Is
Go
there
and
any
have a look.
food? Is there any food?
There's.
Can I see it from down here, or would I have to get up there?
Well, you'd have to walk over to the desk.
I think it's on the same level.
It's on the
as
same
us.
level as you. You are you are
we're definitely-
upside down, but you are
Everything's.
is oriented upside down like you are. So
Oh, okay, alright.
Yeah. Sorry.
I wouldn't have used Bigby's hand then. Oh.
They look cool.
So I thought,
Worth it for the cool points.
Totally worth it.
just like summon this magical hand to
That's
kind of
why-
move 5 feet in front of me
That's
to
why
pick
I
up a
asked what
book.
you-
It's like flexing. It's like magical flexing. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, I don't need to lift that. I've got Bigby's hand.
That's why I was
I
looking
don't
for
suffer
traps.
from no weave.
I'll just do a circuit.
I
of the
give
room
myself
around.
a stranger every night with this spell.
what do you do?
I'll just do a circuit of the room.
Okay, and so what did you roll for your? Did somebody else do something? What did I miss here?
I think
Okay,
you wanted to
sorry.
look at the book.
Have the others joined you in this room, or are you also?
No, I was gonna say,
waiting?
I guess Bramble was gonna. Is the rope still going down?
The
It-
rope
it'd
is
be
pulled
good.
taut, and,
Yeah.
but it now, and
So
you
it'd
saw
be
it
horizontal.
twang as if something had, a weight had been suddenly suspended upon it, but then it's gone slack, and now the rope it is sort of in midair, kind of like loosely swaying, as if it would, if it had been suspended from a rafter above you or something. It has that same quality.
Like it's going through your TV.
Like it's just dangling, yeah. But it's dangling
Poltergeist.
horizontally.
Yeah. Like Poltergeist, yeah.
So Bramble was gonna like hold the rope like as if he was gonna rappel backwards through it. So he's just gonna hold the rope and be like, "All right, step into this portal, see what happens."
Okay, so as you back into that fresco of the wizard yawning, who, as he's stretching and looking at you, scowling while he gapes, you back into his face and find yourself suddenly plunging towards up towards the ceiling from your orientation of entering this room.
Oh, okay.
So do
Oh.
a strength saving throw.
Is he still holding the rope?
Yeah.
Yeah. And Ezra, you see the rope suddenly like twang as if it's a weight has.
Has it gone up
What's
as well? The
the-
rope has gone up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you get, Bramble?
15, and that's like my
No,
worst.
that's
fucking
okay.
thing.
All right, yeah. So you managed to hold on to the rope, and you're just now swinging above where Cray and the others are standing from your perspective on the ceiling, like above you. Like you're suddenly upside down with your feet, and it's like gravity has been reversed. So the sensation is.
I
very
shout, I
peculiar.
don't know how to feel about this. What's going on?
Standard stuff.
So Ezra, having seen that, like, is the rope gone slack again now?
No, because Bramble's still hanging from it. So
Yeah.
what
Okay.
are you doing, Bramble?
I think Bravo will probably try to. I have no idea. How far does the rope go down before like it cuts off?
It's hang on. You've probably got 10 feet of floor to go, but dangling from the end of it, it'll be shorter because your body height would take up. So you'd probably have three or 4 feet to drop.
Ah, you'd be good.
It should be fairly safe to do.
Yeah. Can I? There was the bookcase right that's close. I think I was gonna. I wonder if I can land on top of that bookcase.
If you wanted to try and swing yourself over to the bookcase, you can if you want.
You're gonna be like your feet's gonna be like touching our heads.
I'm like 7 foot tall. Bramble's like tall as fuck. Right? No, I'll just drop to the floor.
Okay, so you drop to the floor, and the sensation of still being upside down and standing on the ceiling does not leave you. Like you are just in this perpetual state of confusing orientation.
I can't, like, out of sheer expectation, Bramble is just holding his hat constantly, thinking it's just going to drop off. He's confused as hell.
Ezra, you see the rope suddenly go slack again.
So I'll use that as my opportunity to use the rope. I'm going to try and do the same, but not really quite understanding what's going on. I'm going to, like, as I go through, can I just like shimmy on my back with my feet in the air and just like shimmy through that way in case.
Backwards on your knees. Are you on your knees or what?
No, I'm like, imagine a person lying flat down on their back.
Yeah.
I'll lift their legs up, and I'm going to just like shimmy like that.
Okay. Okay, so that's you're worming your way towards the entrance. Hallister sees you in the mid-yawn.
This has to help.
And he gets down on his on his back and raises his legs up in the air and parts his bum, like, even though he's clothed, but he's just
Are you okay?
he's just like he's cackling. You're gonna have to go through this fresco and literally enter through his buttocks.
This guy finds fun everywhere.
I want to hang out with this guy.
And as soon as you
guy's
enter,
so fun.
you find yourself
Yeah.
falling.
I'll enter the passageway.
So and you feel yourself dropping, like your weight is suddenly.
Oh, shit. I'll try and grasp the
Yeah,
rope
so
as
do an
best I can.
athletics check for me, please.
Yeah. Athletics is rubbish. I'd have been better off with a dex saving throw. Can I make it a dex saving throw?
No,
Can I, if I drop, will it become a dex saving throw?
maybe.
DM says that.
Don't let him do it.
12.
But no, so you can't. You it's too fast and too.
Just get
sudden.
rope burn.
And you
Ah,
let
shit.
go. Yeah, your hands are burnt by the rope
Ow.
threading through your palms, and you fall. Make a dex saving throw, please.
That's fine. I'm
Is there a
fine
table
with
or
dex
anything?
saving throws. Oh, wasn't the best roll, but 17.
Is there a table or anything that can kick in his way to break his fall?
There is a desk that's a
Oh,
pretty
it's gonna be too heavy,
looking
right?
desk, though. Like, yeah. So
Oh.
Ezra, you fall and you land gracefully with taking no damage whatsoever.
Oh.
So
Wow.
you're fine. So you're all in this room now. And
I'm not.
Calamari. Oh no, Sif isn't. Sorry, my mistake. Calamari looks to you. He's like, after you then.
To me?
Yeah.
Well, is there anything else to see in this room?
Last in, first out.
Calm down, this is literally the only doorway we found. What if there's other ones?
What about these passages here? And he points to on his left and right to those two passages leading out of this wedge-shaped room.
Yeah, exactly. You want to go first?
As I say, I'm always last in, first out. That's
Gotcha.
way to be.
Okay, so hold on. Where are we on
Which
the
are we
map?
going then? We're at
You
1,
are
I think, still.
In the centre of this room here on number 1.
But we're like on the ceiling.
No, you guys are in this room here.
Oh, we're in 2. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Oh, right. I see it. Right. That makes sense.
looking down in room 1,
Yeah.
I will go right.
You will go right. Okay, so you're going towards
Number
this
3.
area here.
I'm
yeah.
going
Yeah.
towards
Yep.
3. Yep.
So as you make your way down that passageway, at its terminus, you see that on your right there is a door which must lead into another area, and then another open, longer passage on your left, which leads to another larger room. And do a perception check for me, please.
Oh boy. Okay. That's my perception. 11.
11. Okay, yeah, you don't see. You can't. It's fairly dim at that distance from
Just
where
like
you are.
me.
You can't really see anything that lying in that room of interest, but there is a door immediately to your right.
Ah, door. We meet again. I go towards the door and try the knob.
Okay. The door opens without any hindrance, and
Ah, where's my XP?
What? We finished it,
you
guys.
see. Well done. You won the game.
I did it, guys.
We found the door.
I did it.
You're in a 10-foot high room that has wooden shelves covering walls from floor to ceiling, and there are hundreds of wide-mouthed jars lining these shelves, each of them containing a severed head floating in some kind of briny liquid.
Yeah, nah, fuck that stuff.
And these specimen jars are full of various different creatures, heads including goblins, drow, Kuatoa, Durgar, troglodytes, Githyanki, mind flayers, and
Oh my god, everything.
every creature
Yeah.
you could
Okay.
possibly
Don't look,
conceive of.
calamari.
Do they look dead?
Oh, he'll look and he'll eat the whole lot.
Oh, he'll see brains. He'll see snacks.
So, as far as you can tell, they look inert, but you don't know from this distance.
What do you think, calamari? This is like your buffet.
Look, nope, not going in there. As hungry as I am, I know better than to walk into a room with heads full of jars. Jars full of heads, rather.
I'm gonna take a big good look around. Like, is it just shelves around the?
Yeah, around the walls, completely floor to ceiling.
So the
completely
middle of the room is
open, just open.
okay.
Flat
So
stone floor.
I take one step in and take a good look around. Can you do another perception?
Mhm.
Okay.
It's like the Futurama.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking.
yeah,
It's a
that's
head
what I'm
museum.
imagining.
Yeah.
Nixon's in there somewhere. The worst D&D monster of all.
Nixon's back.
Tricky Dick.
Welcome to New York!
Cash confusion.
Come on, fall. 16. 16.
Okay.
Nice.
So as you step in and look around, I mean, you pretty much see a specimen of every race of creature you have ever encountered. That's a sentient being. And one of the goblin heads opens its eyes, and gets close to it, and goes, "Look at this knob!" And bubbles come out of his mouth and pop the surface of the fluid that he's suspended in.
Oh, you're right, mate. Who are you calling a knob then?
You knob!
I'm gonna pour you out. Then what?
No! Don't do that! Don't do that! Please.
All right. So what's this place then?
This is Hallister's specimen room, isn't it?
Oh, right. Okay.
I'm sure you know that, having come here.
Well, of course. Yeah, that's right. I do know that.
Yeah. So, what do you want? Does he know you're in here?
Probably. Wait, what are we looking for? And I turn to Calamari.
And he's standing very far away.
We're looking for
just leaning in, looking.
arcane
around
focus, right?
the frame of the door. He's like, "Don't ask me, old fruit. Not going in there."
You were looking for something like a steering wheel type.
Yeah,
Malarkey?
yeah, that's right. It's not in there, though, is it?
Suppose not.
And the head goes, "There's no steering wheels in here. Just heads. Isn't that right, fellas?" And then basically all the heads suddenly
Chorus.
come to life, and in various different languages all confirm that for you.
Right,
There's a chorus.
right. You guys been here long?
Oh, some of us longer than others.
All right. Well, tell you
Just drink
what.
one of the jars.
When I come up with something useful to ask, I'll swing by. Yeah. Keep tight. Stay. Stick around.
Oh, come on, don't go desperate. This is the first conversation we've had in eons.
All right.
Ask us something, anything. It's
Uh,
good to get the gums flapping again after being inert for so long.
So, any of you lot remember the world going to shit?
Oh, yeah, that was horrible.
Yeah. What happened?
Oh, all these monsters came out of these portals and basically just smashed everything to shit.
Oh yeah.
We all had to flee to the Underdark to survive.
How did that go for you?
Oh, not very well. As you can see, I'm a head in a jar.
Yeah, no. Suppose so. Well, you're still kicking around. What's the lifespan for one of you
Careful
lot?
with the words you choose there, sir. I ain't had legs for a long time, and I miss them.
The opposite.
You're still
Bobbing around would be a more appropriate time.
you're still floating on.
Yeah. Glub, glub, glub.
But I suppose you've been alive for far longer than one of you normally would, right?
Yeah, I suppose so, if you call this living.
Well, you ain't dead, are you?
Well,
And he just bubbles come out of his nose and mouth. Like, blub, blub, blub.
Tell you what, I'll let you ponder that and I'll get back to you.
alright, well, don't be a stranger.
I'm sure I won't.
It's good to talk.
I'm sure our paths will cross soon enough.
And all of them in a chorus just say, boy, in various different languages. It's just bubbles churn the tops of the liquid in their jars.
And I close the door behind me, and I make sure it's really, really closed.
And Calamari says, well, I don't mind saying that scared the shit out of me. Don't want to go through any of that again. As hungry as I am, I don't think pickled brains would be quite as nice as fresh ones.
Yeah. Want to see if they have any
Gherkin's
comic
pretty
books in the
good.
library?
Yeah, why not?
All right.
Lead on.
Go back to the first room.
Okay, you go back to the first room, and the frescoes are still in the midst of doing their various entertainments.
Yeah, and I just jump through the.
Okay, you
Jump.
just dive through. Calamari's like, well, all right then. See you in a bit.
See ya.
Do a dex saving throw.
I don't have to.
Oh yeah, you can't be hurt by fall damage. So you just see Sif suddenly just emerge head first, diving down towards
There
the
he
floor.
comes.
And
You won't believe who I've met. A bunch of heads in the jars. Heads in jars. A very friendly sort. You should go chat with them. They might know some useful stuff. But not very good with strangers, so I didn't know what to ask them.
Did you ask him how do we get out of this place? Did you
That's a
ask him
no.
if they had good brains? I think calamari could have eaten their brains.
He didn't seem keen. He said something about pickled brain disagreeing with him.
no,
Well, quite.
has to be fresh, me old fruit.
It was actually disagreeing with him quite vocally too.
But you said you pickled those brains earlier.
Yeah, they stave off the hunger, but when there's fresh brains available, Groggett said he'd give me a bit of a tickle of his frontal lobe, and I'm sure he can spare it.
Oh god.
For him, it would be a lobotomy, wouldn't it? So it should be fine.
As long as he can still hit stuff.
Is it safe for me to come through?
Yeah. There's no
Watch
traps.
And you see him. You see one of his legs just enter from the side of one of the walls, and it's like what, and so he's just pulled through, and you can just see you see him, his legs kicking in the air, and he's like no, and then the force is too much for him, and he gets pulled down towards you, and he's like, "Oh!"
You can fly, you can fly.
Ray's joining in.
Yeah, I don't know why the dog's barking. He
Pizza.
fails his dex save, and he takes 9 points of bludgeoning damage, and lands on his tailbone,
Graceful.
and yelps like, "Oh, oh, that wasn't very nice. Where are we?"
Believe.
Can't calamari levitate?
Yeah.
Yeah, took a-
I can levitate. In my panic, I forgot. It's been a while since I've been adventuring, you know.
A couple of thousand years?
Yeah, something like that.
Could be. Could be.
So is there like a door out of here?
Not that you can see, no.
Can I roll to investigate to see if like well, I know like the bookcase being completely I thought the book's been pulled by Grog.
The books on the desk have been collected by Cybert. He's got 9 books stacked in front of him or in his hands, whatever Max decides.
And what about the ones in the case?
Okay, like I say, they're various history books, not written by Hallister, like actual published tomes about the
Can I
history.
look for one
of
that's
Faerun.
like in my head? I'm just like, okay, right. I've seen enough trap rooms to know one of those are probably fake to lead through a door. So, can I, judging by the dust covers of the books or the hard covers, if they've got hard covers, would I be like, okay, that one looks slightly fake, like it looks like it's a mechanism or something.
Okay.
Just, any of
Do
those.
an investigation check, I suppose, to see if you can identify something that would.
18.
18. Okay. Yeah. On one of the side shelves, there's a particular series of books that just look completely fake. They don't look like real books. There's no wearing on them, and that they look like they're actually a cast of plaster, painted and made to look like books. And as you pull them, they resist from being moved. So they're like some form of mechanism, perhaps, you don't know, but it's like four books that are just a mold of books made from plaster that are sitting in the middle of the shelf.
But just one block, one giant full.
Yeah.
Okay. So I
But
can't
they
push
can't
it.
be moved by pulling them. You've tried to remove it, and
Okay.
it won't
Can I
come.
try pushing it in?
Yeah, so as you push it in, they recede and then pop back out, and the bookshelf rolls forwards, and then shifts to the side on some form.
If that happens, I'm just gonna run and hide behind
mechanism.
the person behind me. I'm just like, "Ah!"
So you hear Calamari go, "Woo!" in dread anticipation of what horror might emerge.
Yeah, I run and hide behind Cray Cray.
What happened?
So
I'm already there.
I was living on some chicken. I'm not
I opened a trap door in the bookshelf.
a trapdoor in the bookshelf.
What was it like? There was a trap in the bookshelf, not a trap, but like a secret passage.
and
Yes, dog.
flashing blue light is emanating from the space behind the bookcase, which
Nothing
is
in the pocket.
moved out from its position flush against the wall and shifted to the side of it. So it's come forwards and shifted to the side,
And there's
revealing a gap behind it, and there's like intermittent strobing bright white flashing, and you hear like
So that's what they call electronic
crackling.
music, eh?
a crackling sound.
That sounds like electricity.
Sounds like a rave.
Oh well.
Is there I don't know, what's the... Does it go to a beat, like is there a pattern to it? Or is it just completely random?
It seems fairly randomized. from your hearing.
Aphex Twin.
You have yet to have looked behind it
Yeah,
yet.
the Aphex Twin. Is it Robert Johnny?
It's Igor.
It's Igor.
Oh, wow.
Some kind of a cell dweller.
Has anyone got any like
Nice.
healing they want to do at any point, or are we still good?
Okay.
Even though I took some damage, I'm not too bad. But
Ezra's alright.
Just in case we walk into it or get electrocuted and you take loads of damage.
Electrolytes, yeah.
there's
Yeah,
always a
I mean,
chance.
Grog could do some healing. To be honest, he's taken quite a bit of damage.
I've taken a lot of damage.
So
If anyone wants to do any
Need some
healing.
healing.
somebody wants to do an
tell you what,
investigation.
Frank.
Bramble, being as you suggested it, can you just do an investigation check to see if you can sense a pattern in the crackling?
22.
22, yeah. So it does seem to have the noise and the flashing lights discharge in a sequence, from what you can tell from listening to it and looking at the light flashing from behind the space behind the bookcase.
Anyone got any ecstasy?
I wonder if that's a trap that's being set off constantly or something. Do we want to? Does
I
everyone
wouldn't
want to
know.
investigate?
We can do. I think
Croaker
needed some healing. Croaker's just butt chugging a potion.
I need you to sponge
he's-
that electricity.
Cray-Cray's just pre-gaming.
What are you doing, gang?
I'm gonna head in, hoping everyone else heads in with me.
Okay. So
We all just turn around and go the opposite direction.
I know. We're back up the road.
Yeah, I'll be there. I just gotta score with my guy.
So as you move behind the book into the gap behind the bookshelf and peer into the chamber beyond where this flashing light and crackling sound is coming from, you see that it is filled with 20-foot high copper-plated pillars that seem to be made of some form of metal, perhaps iron, and
looks easy
they are generating arcs of lightning between them that leap from one pillar to another. And that's what's causing the flashing and the crackling sound. And this 30 by 40 foot room does appear to lead out into a larger area, which you can just make out beyond in the opposite right hand side wall.
And they're above us, right?
It's the same orientation as you are, so it appears to be following the same orientation as
Oh,
you.
I see. Okay, shit.
So you feel like you're upside down, but you're because of how your orientation was flipped when you first entered this room. But you are actually standing on a floor. It's just going to take you a while to adjust to that.
Oh, I see. Okay, cool.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah.
So we're not in immediate danger yet. Probably before he goes in, he's gonna like pull out, I don't know, a pretty penny, a copper penny, and he's gonna throw it into that room.
Okay.
Does it?
Just grab Cyber.
So as the penny strikes and bounces and spins along the floor, a bolt of lightning hits the coin and causes it to char and smoke. And then a number of other bolts repeatedly strike the coin until it stops moving and comes to a halt, clattering and then falling still upon one of the flagstones.
Jesus. Okay. And how? What's the length of this room? Did you say?
It's 30 feet wide by 40 feet long. And there's an opening in the right-hand side wall to your orientation looking in that leads out into a larger chamber beyond.
Oh, do we have a number for this, or is this just?
Yeah, you're in number 2 and you're looking into this area here.
Oh, I see. Okay, cool. So we're here looking into here. Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
We're into looking through the little S symbol.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Or you are.
I'm just gonna relay that to everyone else. That this is.
Do you conduct electricity, Bramble?
Yes. However,
I mean, you've just made a straw, right?
I've seen when it hits a tree and the tree's like boom.
have you ever seen lightning hit a tree? Not want that to happen to me. All right, it's too far for me to teleport, I think. However, because of the way electricity works, we might not have to be earthed, so we could float through this. Alright, that's how electricity works.
Maybe we should get Calamari to float.
Calamari, you can levitate. You know, could you levitate into that room, please?
He's like, I can levitate, yes. Why?
Well, I have an experiment I would like to
Group coward.
pose.
Did he ink?
Not yet.
That room looks like a death trap.
And I think we
No,
need
it
to
looks
levitate
great.
through
It's
it.
cozy.
So he peers around the wall into the room where the lightning is arcing between the pillars. He's like, nope, not going in there. Woo!
Come on!
No,
What if we what if we told you there was fresh brains on the other side?
you don't know that.
What's
Stop trying to fool me. I won't fall for it.
on the pillars?
Not
Is
when
there-
I've got.
Is
fresh
You
there,
don't
brains
know
here
that
that I
there's
can
not
snack on.
brains on the other side.
is there something attached to the pillars that's making them
Schrodinger's
No.
brain.
lightning? They're just coming from the pillars. Is there like a lever? Can you say a lever, anybody?
Oh, Lever, I barely know her.
I mean, we can do a perception check to look around.
Yeah.
The...
Can you do a perception check for a lever, Kronk?
You can try.
Wrong lever!
I got
Get it.
24.
Okay, there. As far as you can tell, there is no
It's cat
visible
fuck.
lever within this area, and the lightning is continuing to just keep travelling between the
Oh.
posts.
Can we persuade Calamari? Can I intimidate Calamari? I'm probably strong at intimidating.
You can try.
Maybe we've gone the wrong way.
Disadvantage.
Brain illusion. Brain illusion.
Even with disadvantage, I got 16.
He's like, nope, nothing will convince me to go in there. Nope, not even a fresh brain. Somebody else do it. Come on,
So what happened?
look,
you
I'm
threw,
just the guide.
Levitate.
you threw something in
You're the
there
heroes.
and it got zapped.
Yes, because of the electricity. However, I think if we float, we might not get zapped. Right? Because that's how it works, right, guys?
Don't you have to be like grounded?
Do you have to be grounded? Do you have to be... No, because the coin hit the ground and the...
There's no way. There's no path for it to go.
Or
Yeah.
Is it to do with the floor? Is the floor like
Yeah, if you're grounded, you get...
pressure?
What do they jump?
Alright then, guys, cast it on me. I'll go forwards.
Alright.
Because
Have you got levitation as a spell?
levitate.
I think I do have
Fly.
it. I have fly.
Right, you could cast that on Cray Cray if you wanted to.
Let me just check
Oh
if
my
I've
God.
got anything.
The
Cray,
Calamari
don't die.
slaps you on the shoulder. He's like,
Don't die.
better you than me, chap! And slaps you with one of his hands encouragingly.
It's usually me, yeah.
Oh, you are
Turn around,
the,
call
you are the
Calamari
meat
was-
tank.
Wait, what?
Okay, I cast fly. Oh, I gotta do a weave check.
Well, if
Yeah.
Cray Cray dies, at least we have some fresh brains for Calamari.
That is true, that is true.
Yeah, don't let me go to waste.
It's
guys.
like 26 or something. for the
Recycle.
weave check.
Yep, that's successful. You
friend.
can draw the power you need to cast a spell.
If I
Or,
die, you have to take up the mantle of Wilson and save the world from the
but
incredible
I'm
danger.
evil, Craig.
What, Calamari?
Any of you?
I'm evil, Craig. I think me and Wolves will get along.
No, well, yeah, he'll probably kill you.
Calamari
He would have
says,
detected if you
"Yeah,
were
not
evil."
sure I'm the right man for the job.
I actually look around at all of them and I'm like, oh.
Oh shit.
Options limited.
I take a long look at Ezra.
Where's Docs?
Maybe him.
Yeah, what are you doing?
We have like
You
rubber
can now
tube.
fly.
I can now fly. Let me just
For
check.
how long though?
It does last for
Is it concentration?
up to 10 minutes. Yeah.
10 minutes. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's on a creature. I can't do that. Okay.
Do not touch anything.
Don't fly too high. Don't fly too close.
How do I fly? Do I just go and it happens?
Yeah.
I think you have to flap your arms.
Okay, but I can't touch anything.
Don't touch anything.
Okay, I'm gonna take a run.
Okay, you run and
Just step
I'll take-
straight on
I'll-
the
I'll
floor.
take a step back and just do a running and try and diagonal go
okay.
for the.
So as you fly through,
this bit here.
can
try
you
and-
do a dexterity saving throw for me,
Oh my
please?
god.
God.
Oh my god, why are we doing
I'm gonna
this?
die. Oh, that's not bad actually. Oh, that's 19.
19, that's
Yeah.
good. So a bolt of lightning flies from one of the pillars towards you, and you just
Whoa!
manage to bank out of the way of it.
Whoa.
So how far can you travel, fly speed wise?
60.
60? Whoa!
60 feet.
Let's
Okay,
get
that's
one of-
double my movement. So.
Let's get your minis.
Could you dash as well? Dash fly?
I mean, I did try and run, I guess. So,
You can fly dashing.
yeah.
Flying speed of 60 feet for the duration.
Hang on, I'll just drop you on the map.
Oh,
and
wow.
Oh,
Resize you.
Oh my god, he's massive.
he's definitely touching those pillars.
You've not trapped me. I've trapped you.
Right, so Cray, move yourself wherever you want to be.
So, what's the size of these squares? 10 feet. 10, 20. So I want to. So that's 40. You can go 60, you say?
Yeah.
I guess I'll get to 6A,
Okay.
and I'll shout back at them whatever I can see. With a perception of 15. I'm in a room. Big room.
Yeah. You're in a big room full of more of these pillars lining the walls, and
Do I see a lever?
there is no visible lever.
There's no lever, guys!
And to your left, you see another room further along, another passage leading out from this chamber that you're currently in. And there are other pillars visible, but these are not composed of copper or iron like the ones that you're near with a lightning arc in between them. These ones are made of a black marble.
Wow. Okay. There's a room full of black marble pillars.
There's a passage leading out from the chamber that you're in as well, straight ahead of you, and then to your left and behind you, there's another passage leading to a set of double doors.
And I can see a room, double doored.
So what do you want to do?
I'm going to aim for I'll go for the T junction on
Okay.
my turn, I guess.
So make another dexterity saving throw.
Oh man, this is where it goes wrong. Oh, that's 17.
17, yeah, you're good. So another arc of lightning travels towards you,
Ah!
and you just fly to the side, and it misses you and strikes the floor, scorching the flagstones.
So 10, 20, 50, 60. I'll go to this door here. You see that?
Don't touch anything.
Is it
So-
open?
As you go up to the door, you see that there is a bronze knocker mounted upon it, shaped like the mad wizard's visage, which is scowling furiously at you. His beard is entwined around the knocker's ring-shaped handle, and there's a tiny bronze plaque mounted below the knocker, which reads, in common, "Knock first before entering."
I wonder what it says.
yeah.
Wait,
Can you
can you
not
not
read?
read common?
No,
I thought you were an archaeologist.
I know you can't read.
he thought he was an archaeologist.
Oh, okay.
But I probably know that you can knock anyway because it's a door, and I'll knock.
You're not supposed to touch anything.
Nah.
Do you knock with a dum dum
Yes.
dum?
Hello.
So this glyph of fiery red suddenly lights up upon the door, and a sphere of magical flame
Oh, no.
erupts around you. You need to make a dex saving throw, please.
Oh my
Oh
god.
god.
Oh, I've got resistance to fire. And I'm going to use my inspiration, because I don't like that roll. It's like too good.
Oh, bloody hell, mate.
14. 14.
Nope. You are going to take damage from this.
I've got my my special suit on though, so I have some resistance.
Your birthday suit.
Most special suit.
My special suit, what's it called? It's called the Aramid Survival Suit.
Oh.
Spicy.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see what you get. This is going to be quite a lot of damage.
Oh god. Good job I healed.
You take 32 points of fire damage.
That's halved. What's half of 32? It's,
60.
Yeah.
6 and 6 is 12, so 16.
yeah. 16. Ow! Stupid door! Worst invention ever!
I haven't had any trouble with doors so far. I don't know what you guys are chatting about.
How about you walk through this one? With the electricity in the room, sir? Just for an experiment, I want to know something. You'll be fine, don't worry.
I was gonna look for comic books in this library, so I'm a bit busy.
Then the door swings open.
Oh, it does open.
Yeah.
I think I've gone my full movement.
Okay. So what are the rest of you doing? You saw another, like a brighter, reddy orange flash of light, and Cray Cray yelp in pain.
Can I guess I'm gonna be like, fuck, Cray's hurt. So Bramwell's he's gonna try to cast, shit.
We can't get to him. He dead.
No, I can't leave him.
There might be
I can't talk to you, you fucking burnt me.
It was an accident. It's always an accident.
You look better
Yep,
on
we
fire.
always say.
Oh, no, dude.
Ooh.
What's the plan going?
So I was gonna try and cast, oh damn, where's that spell? Come on. Oh fuck, I've lost it. Sorry, Aaron.
It's alright.
Was it Misty Step? Yeah, Misty Step.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's only 30 feet, and then I was gonna try dash the rest of the way.
Okay. So you misty step 30 feet into the room beyond, and then dash. What's your dash movement?
I think it's 30, I believe, or whatever the regular is.
So you only have, so you can move 60 if you dash.
60, yeah,
You've
sorry.
used a
My
spell,
bad.
so you can only move 30 feet anyway.
30, yeah.
Unless you've got an ability that lets you.
No, that's Misty Step.
Okay, so let me just get your token so you can position yourself where you want to be. Sorry, I should have done this already.
That's alright. That's alright. I'm discombobulated today. Yeah, Mixie's up to 30 feet. Oh my god, I'm huge. I should really change this.
Yeah, we need a scarecrow token. I just haven't got round to finding one. I'm as much to blame.
It's been like 2 years.
We'll do it before next session.
Famous last words.
Oh, I can't move this yet, Aaron.
It's alright, I'm changing it now. Okay, there you go.
Control myself. See, 20, 30. So probably here in this corner, or this like what? 10, 20, 30. So I'd miss the step to there.
Okay, and are you moving your additional 30 feet from that point?
Yes, 10, 20, 30 to there. Would I? Gregory said that he was going down the T, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll probably go down there.
Yep.
Okay, so do a dex save for me, please.
It's gonna hurt. Oh, that's 18 plus. I think it's only like 2 to be honest, but let me just double check.
Okay, so an arc of lightning travels towards you from the nearest pillar, and you just step to the side just at the nick of time, and it strikes the flagstones and misses you completely. So you're good. Is anybody else?
Bramble literally just fucking screams when that happens.
You hear Cray yelp in sympathy, like, "Oh!"
Me?
No, sorry, Calamari. No, not you. Yours was like,
This was a bad idea!
Is anybody else going into this room after Bramble?
No.
Calamari's like, no, not me.
Terrible idea.
This door's open!
Couldn't we just go back the way we came?
Anybody else doing anything? Or are you all just watching this unfold?
Eating your popcorn.
Watching flabbergasted.
Yeah, we're just watching from afar.
Yep.
So know him.
Wait, so did you go in?
Yeah.
You just ran in?
I ran in, yeah, because the last thing Bramble heard was he saw that flash of light and the Cray was scream, so he's like, "My friend Cray, no!" Fuck you guys.
And you didn't get hit by anything straight away?
Not yet.
You saw a bolt of lightning travel towards him from the pillar nearest to him, but he ducked it out of the way just in time, and it hit the floor instead.
My dex is not that good.
Stop metagaming.
I know.
And she's got a metal whip.
I know, I really should not run in there.
Then again, I've got metal, loads of stuff, so yeah. It's probably not good. You've got good decks. Come on, Fist.
Calamari basically says to you, yeah, he says, "Come on, Fist, you're fast. Off you go.
Come on, Fist X.
Fist X.
Fist X. Can you put on like a mask and become Fist X?
Yeah, that should be like your alter ego.
Yes.
Fist X."
When you get back to like the regular realm,
Guys,
that
it's
should be your like.
supposed to be X-Fist. I just drew it wrong.
I'm gonna turn to
Fist X. Fist X.
Fist X.
I'm gonna turn to Sif and say, did you say there was a room full of heads that were trying to answer questions for you?
Yeah, just up there. Room number...
Maybe we can ask them if there's a way to turn this off?
Well, I suppose we should probably pull those idiots out of there first.
I found a door!
True.
I found a door!
Hold on, let me just...
I mean, we're not gonna be able to pull them out there without turning shit off.
I found a door that set me on fire! Kayla, you'll love it!
I do like doors.
It's like it's,
Oh, wait,
it's
no, I
made for
don't.
you!
I don't like doors. I like fire.
Fist X, Fist X.
Okay, so, catch me up. So you're on fire near the door.
I'm okay. But I'm floating.
Are you okay?
Yeah. I'm good. But yeah, you would have heard me go, ah!
Yes. And Bramble, you're currently experiencing...
Bramble just legged it in.
Because you're an idiot and you just legged it in.
Yeah.
How are you doing in there? Are you like...
I actually haven't been hit yet, so
No,
surprisingly
you have to
okay.
dodge it though, right?
It's all Dex, man.
If you
wait.
walk in there and it's just a pile of just like burnt straw, then you know.
Wait, so no one's seriously hurt.
No one seriously hurt.
So why would I put myself through danger?
Gotta find the switch. Gotta find the switch.
Anyway, yeah. So there's a room full of heads, and they're very talkative. They wanted us to swing by, and have a chat with them. They seem to know a lot about stuff. And there's quite a few of them.
So Calamari backs. He's like, "Yeah, they're very chatty. Scary, but chatty. I'd prefer going back there than walking through that room where my arse is going to get burnt off."
See, even
I'm
Calamari.
already
likes it.
burnt off.
Guys.
So,
The door.
so I mean, I can just run up back to the way we came, and I suppose you can just float yourself up, and we can go have a chat
So
with them.
unfortunately, you can't run back to the way you came because 20 foot high above where you're currently standing in that room, that like study, you don't know where the portal that you got sucked through into this
Oh,
room.
because it's just a.
Oh,
wall.
it's just a portal.
What about the rope?
Looking
What about
up
the
and
rope?
looking around you, you can see that the rope is coming through the corner ceiling, corner of the ceiling, and dangling loosely about 10 feet above you. And that you could probably use that to get back up if you wanted to.
So I can run up to
Somewhere.
somewhere. So, but I can probably pull myself up by that rope.
How high could you reach if you climbed on Ezra's back?
My character's
He'd reach it, yeah. He'd definitely.
yeah,
Yeah.
my
But he
character's
can
around
leap
6.
probably.
Yeah, I can jump high, but
It's kind of like a row of walls.
yeah, I can just do a wall jump. So that's what I do.
It's
Yeah.
monk shit.
Do you have to do acrobatics for that, or can you just spider climb up the walls?
I mean, I can run up walls and stuff.
Well, you could just do that then. But
Yeah.
you're still gonna have to do a strength athletics check to see if you can pull yourself up the rope through this
19.
90. Yeah, that's good. So Sif runs up the wall, grabs the rope, hauls himself up, and you see him disappear, just seemingly just disappear through a wall where the rope is intersecting through the flat plane of that surface, and he's just sucked out like in an instant, and you find yourself tumbling like out into the room of all the frescoes and all the animated portraits of the Mad Mage just all wave at you. They pause to wave at you in the midst of doing their various activities.
All right, fellas, just passing through, and I go towards room.
Okay,
The room.
what are the rest of you doing?
What's everyone doing?
Cyber, Ezra, Kayla.
I'm interested by this fire room.
Yeah, is Ezra going to make a dash across the?
I'm going to attempt to use Expeditious Retreat as a spell,
Okay.
which lets me go speedy.
Yeah.
But actually, is that the better? No, the better option. Better. I always forget I've got this. Peerless Athlete. Yeah. I'm going to gain advantage on athletics and acrobatics checks. And the distance of my long and high jumps is increased by 10 feet, and I can carry, push, drag, and lift double the normal amount.
Okay. So Ezra, make. So as you dash across that, I mean, obviously, after I've resized you and put you in the entrance, position your character however far you can move.
I am a titan.
Wow, this is really slow to respond today. It's really sluggish.
Got dice on my screen. Oh, there we go. Disappeared now.
There you go, dude.
Lovely.
So, yeah. How far can you move?
Well, it doesn't actually change my movement distance, so it's still just 60. Well, 30 feet walking speed, so 60 feet dash.
Okay. So do a dex saving throw for me then, please, as a bolt of lightning comes arcing towards you from one of the pillars nearby.
6.
What's off my face?
Lightning ain't got nothing on me. Did you hit that? 26.
26. That's great. Yeah. So
Yeah.
you see it
great
coming
roll.
and just step out of the way, strikes the floor, causing you no damage, except maybe making your hairs that are remaining stand a little bit on end through the glowing wig that you currently.
I'm just imagining this lightning kind of. I can watch it traveling along, and I just sort of like step to one side and like look up and down as it sort of past me.
Oh.
Some flash stuff right there.
So yeah,
That
position
quick.
your character, Mike, on the map wherever you want it to be. You should be able to control him.
All I can see on the map right now for other characters is just Bramble. Oh no, never
Where's
mind.
there?
Yeah,
Is that, yeah?
You're next to
so
two.
I
Yeah.
reckon I can get to there. Do that.
Wow. So you can dash then. I thought you cast a spell.
No, so I didn't cast Expeditious Retreat. I used Peerless Athlete, which is a bonus action. So I did my move. My action was dash, and my bonus action was Peerless Athlete.
Nice. Okay, so you see Cray Cray
Floating.
Which is why it's not actually a spell. It's just a
floating but scorched.
buff thing. You're not looking so good there.
I found the
And
door!
the doorway is open, and within the room beyond, you can see that it is empty except for a steel shield which hangs on the opposite wall,
Steeled.
and it's cast in the
Steel.
form of a serene, angelic visage wreathed in bronze feathers.
Ooh.
It looks like you!
This looks right up my street.
I think that'd be a good place for us to pause until next
Yeah.
time.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So thanks for playing, everybody. Hope that was fun. Thanks to anyone that might have watched. I hope that was entertaining. One thing I have got to promote before we
Very.
sign off is that my new adventure, which was completed with the aid of the Misfits, is Egg Hunt on the Isle of Teeth. And you know what I've forgotten to do? I've forgotten to load that friggin' image in.
Yay!
Let's do it in real
I'll find a way.
time. Let's do it in real time. This will be really entertaining for everyone.
That's good by first.
It's on DM's skill.
But it's on the DM's Guild now. It was released over the Easter weekend.
It's in the new releases section.
Is it in the new releases?
It was indeed.
Very good.
I will find it and I will share it.
So yeah, if anyone fancies some loosely Easter themed monster adventures, that'll do it for you. It's basically a secular Easter influenced adventure on an island full of gigantic monsters.
Yeah,
You have to
kaiju.
help a village of terrorized kobolds get their eggs back, which have been stolen and hidden around an island by some hostile alien invaders. So yeah, also there are these adventures which I've been drawing inspiration from for this particular part of the campaign: Rogue's Law, Meter Mechanus, and Talos Unleashed. They deal with plane of law and lawful creatures and various other game elements that I've been using for this. Also, there is the Blood Ties anthology, which my adventure, The Crimson Well, is part of. And I've also been using these free resources: Dungeon of the Mad Mage from Wizards of the Coast, Arcana of the Ancients, and Ultramodern 5 Redux. Those latter two are available on Drive-Thru-RPG, and they're good for futuristic or tech-based settings and equipment, so useful for that kind of thing. Has anybody else got anything else they want to give a shout out to or promote this week? No?
No.
There's some cool Kickstarters. Is that flip back yet? Oh god, the screen takes so long to switch. Come on. Well, anyway, I'll start speaking. There's 2 current Kickstarters that I would like to highlight for people that are D&D and RPG related. There's Affinity, which is a sci-fi fantasy campaign settings for 5th edition, which is created by the same people that did Ultramodern 5 Redux, and it draws upon some of the same kind of rule sets and game mechanics. So it's basically like an expansion of that whole theme. And then there's the Venture Maidens campaign guide. Venture Maidens is one of the sort of longer ongoing D&D streams by, I think, Celeste Conowitch is the DM, and she writes a lot of excellent RPG material for various publishers, but she's currently just been hired by 2C Gaming, who are also excellent, that do the epic campaign codex, so that's like for taking your characters to an epic level beyond level 20. But yeah, the Venture Maidens campaign guide is coming out soon, so anybody interested in that should have a look at it. I believe I've done my due diligence there with promoting stuff. That's it, I think. So unless anyone's got anything else to contribute, no?
No.
All good here.
Play D&D.
Cool. So
Play D&D.
yeah, so be safe, be kind, be creative, and we'll be back next Wednesday at 8 PM ish. So until then, goodbye. Play RPGs. Cheerio.
Bye. Stay safe, y'all.